All right, Mike, I can't be more excited to go through this. I mean, induction cooktops, it's one of the hottest trends. It goes perfectly with modern contemporary style design. But tell me more about it, and let's see what we can experience here.
Yeah, so this is a Freedom Cooktop from Thermador, and we'll turn it on. And I mentioned the value to induction is control. Well, it's also very powerful. So we'll take a second, we'll put a pot of water on and just show you kind of how fast it can boil. So just give me 1 second here. All right, we'll just put a little bit of water in there. And this cooktop is really cool because you'll see as I place the pot on the surface that it shows up on the screen. And if I moved the pot, you're gonna see it move also. So
literally wherever you move the pot, it will show up right here as far as, so it does, I guess that's the Freedom.
That's right, that's right. So then you turn this on and you can choose your power level. And I just wanna show you how fast it can boil water, right? So you can already hear it kind of turning on and starting to make an impact. You can see the water already starting to be affected by it. But you have total control. So as this heats up, we're going to see you'll start to see the bubbles boiling.
Yep.
And we're going to turn it off and we're going to see how long
I already
it takes.
see it. I mean, it's already been, it's seconds.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to get a good boil.
Yeah.
And then when it has a good boil, we're going to turn it off.
Okay.
And you'll see how fast, or we'll just lower it a little bit. You'll see how fast it reacts.
So this is all by magnetic.
That is. Yeah.
So literally you can touch the surface. I mean, it's cool
Yeah.
to the touch. I mean, you're not going to burn yourself. That's incredible. So.
Yeah, and in fact, if we were to move this pot, right, and you see that move over here?
Yeah. Wow.
It's not that it's not warm.
No,
it is warm.
it's just warm,
It's
but
just
it's
not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's incredible. I mean, it's actually cooler than if you put a pot on the countertop. The countertop will actually be warmer than what that is. I mean, and it doesn't lose power. Like if you slide it across, it's going to maintain the power.
It maintains
underneath.
the same power underneath. Now it has to spin up new sensors and turn off the old sensors and all that. But so now it's boiling. Let's show you the control that you have. So you can choose any setting. Let's just bring it down to low.
Wow.
You can see instantly it turns down, right? So when you think about what induction is replacing, it's replacing an electric cooktop, right? Electric cooktops are still hot right now when you turn them down. And that's what people hate about them. They hate that lack of control. I don't know whether it's hot or it's cold, or, it reacts too slowly. Induction does not have that problem. In fact, you're seeing a lot of chefs move from gas to induction.
Wow, that's incredible. So, I guess the beauty of it is obviously as soon as you turn it off, it's no longer cooking. If you left a pot on, regular electric cooktop, it's going to keep cooking because it takes a while to be able to bring down the temperature. So that's impressive. And it's really clean. It's beautiful. I mean,
yeah, and it's available in different colors as well. This Freedom series, where you have this ability to move this around, is in Bosch, Thermador, and Gaggenau cooktops.
Okay.
And a lot of other cooktops, you have standard burners, and it works all the same way. It just doesn't have that put it anywhere thing.
Right. That's incredible. It's impressive. So when we're talking about induction cooktops, and say we have a bunch of pots on there, and one area is hotter, the other is cooler, but you want to be able to transition throughout the cooking experience. Tell us a little about how that works.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different ways you can do this. Now we actually reset this while we were away earlier to be able to move this along the cooktop. And as you move this pan, you're going to see as you're closer to you, it's hotter, and as you get further away from you, it goes cooler. So if I just move this pot, it's actually moving it to a high setting automatically.
So that's easy to control. Like literally, you don't have to go back into the programming. You just move it and slide it along the surface.
Yep. So as you want it to cool down, you just push it to the back, and it goes down to low. The other thing that's kind of cool is as you get multiple pots on the cooking surface, you're going to see the other pot show up in a particular place on the screen.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then if you can have it set to the same way we did it there. Otherwise, default is you just pick your number.
And so no matter where you move this pot, it will stay at that temperature
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, as long as you move it kind of, you drag it.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Like as long as the friction is still there.
Yep, exactly. But so if you pick a power level and then we want to move it, it'll just follow over to another part of the screen.
That's incredible. And there's no limit as far as the amount of pots that you can put on the surface, as long as they fit.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be within the capacity of the cooktop, but
Right.
you can certainly put six pots on there.
That's impressive. I mean, I appreciate you showing us this, but now actually physically seeing the functionality of the cooktop really brings it to a whole nother level for me to be able to understand, but really for anybody knowing how induction truly works.
No, thanks for giving us the opportunity here. We think the induction cooktops are a great addition to any kitchen.